Hey guys, welcome back to another tier list video. This one is going to be animated Disney movies. So, yeah. Um, without further ado, I'm just gonna, I need to add another tier here. Let's make this light blue and let's call it Never Seen. Because there's a few of, I've seen, I would say most of these. Oh, and I also need to add an F tier, I think. Um, I feel like all these tier lists need an F tier, honestly. Uh, so there we go. So we have S, A, B, C, D, F, never seen. Okay, so let's get into it. Mulan, honestly, looking at it now, I would probably give this film an A tier. I think that this movie is really, really cool. I love the theme that they tackled from it. Aladdin S tier. This and The Lion King. Spoilers are like my favorite Disney movies ever. Um, like it's so good. It's such a unique idea. Um, and yeah, I just really, really like this movie. Um, um, yeah, this movie I just grew up on. It's my favorite Disney movie for years. So yeah, I love this movie. I don't know why Toy Story's in here. That's a Pixar movie. I'm not gonna be ranking that one. Chicken Little. Hmm. Um. I mean, I think D tier. Like, the thing that I would use to describe this movie is just not great. The characters are really, really dumb. The plot makes like next to no sense. And to be honest, like I didn't hate it, but like I have like not that much memory of watching this movie. Meet the Robinsons. I've never liked this movie either. It's not quite bad enough to be F tier, but um, it's pretty bad, honestly. It was a unique idea, but like everything is just so jumbled together that it just makes for a complete mess of of a movie, in my opinion. And the ending doesn't really make a whole load of sense whatsoever. Um, what is this? The Emperor's New Groove. I saw this like once. It was okay. I'll give it a C tier. Uh, Ariel. I mean, to be honest, there's this. But then there's Under the Sea. The music in this movie is pretty great. So just for that, I'm not gonna put it in D tier. I'm gonna give it a C tier. Hercules. Like, it's an interesting idea. I've never liked this movie. Like, I think this movie is one of the most overrated Disney movies. Um, I just don't think it's that great. Um, ooh, The Hunchback of Notre Dame. Honestly, like I go back and forth about between whether this should be like A or S, but my reasoning for putting it in S is like I watched it once and like it was incredible. Like the characters were great and it's by far like the darkest Disney movie. Like Frollo is like one of if not the best Disney villain. It is like one of the best Disney villains and the entire movie was just so fun to watch. So like I have to put it in S tier. It was just that good in my opinion. Tarzan D tier. Like I remember watching this, and I don't have great memories of it. And I'm gonna make another tier real quick. Let's see. Here we go. I'll use this color. We're gonna make an E tier. I don't know why people hate E tiers, because they're useful. Honestly, they're really useful. In my opinion, I'm gonna put these two in E tier. Frozen, I know I haven't done Final Reckoning for this yet, but I've always hated this movie. I don't think I need to go into very much more about that. Atlantis I saw like once. It was okay. I'll put it in C tier. I never saw Treasure Planet. Brother Bear is legitimately one of the worst animated creations known to man that exists. Like, I am not doing a Final Reckoning on this movie because it does not need one. It has such a weird plot, and it doesn't flow together at all. It's never really explained why he turns into a bear, and I don't know. The more I talk about this movie, the more it's just gonna make me mad. Let's just move on. Beauty and the Beast has never really been my favorite. But I don't hate it enough to put it in D tier. I'm gonna put it probably at the bottom of C. Pocahontas is an E tier film. I hate this movie. Like, I've never liked this movie. Honestly, it's just not very good to me. Like, it's just not very good. Home on the Range, that's an E tier. Like, this movie is just weird. Like, from what I remember of it, it had a lot of really, really weird moments, and I don't really remember much of this movie. So, that's my reasoning for putting it here. I never saw that movie. I haven't seen Fantasia yet, but I would like to. Haven't seen The Black Cauldron. The Fox and the Hound is just terrible. Like, the plot is dumb, and it's really, really weird. Zootopia, that's a solid B tier movie for me. I think this movie is really, really good. I enjoyed watching it when I first saw it in the theaters and whatnot, and it was always enjoyable to watch. I think it had a very unique idea. So yeah, solid B tier movie. The Aristocats. Oh man, see, this is just one of those movies I have to put in F tier. Like, even as a kid, I hated this movie. Like, the plot makes no sense, the pacing is terrible, the characters make, like, no sense, and it's just not a very good Disney movie. I haven't seen that or that. I saw this, like, once. It wasn't very good. That's not a very good movie either. See, now we get to something more solid. The Jungle Book is another B tier for me. I remember liking this movie as a kid, and you know, it's got a solid story and some really fun characters. Yeah, I did see The Rescuers. I'm just trying to remember. I mean, C tier. I don't remember much of anything about this movie. I haven't seen Sword in the Stone. Snow White is a D tier. The story is not particularly interesting to me. 101 Dalmatians. That's another C tier for me. Wreck-It Ralph. Okay, I'm sorry. This goes above Mulan. I love this movie. I think the idea for this movie was so unique. like just a movie about video games. I'm such a gamer guy and whatnot, and like all the old video game references are hilarious, and I really love the story and all the different characters. I never saw whatever that is. Lady and the Tramp is another D tier. I've never liked that movie. Cinderella is also a D tier. Pinocchio goes straight in F. This movie sucks. Bambi, I mean, overall, I'll probably put it in C tier. From what I remember about it, it's just not amazing, but it's not the worst thing ever created either. Peter Pan. You know what? I have some fond memories of watching the original. That's a B tier for me. Dumbo. That goes straight at the bottom of E. Like this movie, I saw it like once and it wasn't very good. Haven't seen Fantasia before. What does that say? I don't know. I don't think I've seen that movie before. Alice in Wonderland. Let's see. I'm gonna toss it in C tier. Probably like trying to order this somewhat. Probably here. Let's see. Ooh, Big Hero 6. Oh, this movie's fantastic. Hang on a second. What's it? I'm recording.
Oh, so? I mean, wonderful, but
Where are you going?
the girls have to go to get a haircut,
Okay.
so I want you to empty the dishwasher while I'm gone.
Okay. Okay, sorry about that. Just my dad needed something. So, anyway, where were we? I think I was ordering the C tier. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Next movie, I have not seen that. Ooh, Tangled. Probably like here. Like, as far as princess movies go, even this is like very lacking in my opinion. See, this is one of the princess movies that I find okay to watch. I'll probably put it here, just because I like the New Louisiana setting and the concept is a little bit interesting. This is in S tier. No questions about it. I didn't even need to explain why I think this is the best Disney movie. Bolt is another A tier. I have fond memories of this movie. It's a cute idea in my opinion. I like it. Lilo and Stitch, probably like top of C. Actually, you know what? That is a solid B in my opinion. I actually think that this movie's okay. And Moana, I will put that probably here. As far as movies go, it's pretty good. Honestly, like I think it's definitely one of the better princess type movies. So that is my tier list of animated Disney movies. I realize that a lot of them are either in D, E, or F, but and there's a good portion of these that I haven't seen, but yeah, that's my tier list. So hope you tell me what you guys think if this video has comments, and I'll see you later. Bye bye.